should be able to see most of us.
Got drinking with?
Yep. Happy Saturday evening. We packed our saws out today. I said a while back on one of my other videos. Oh, by the way, it is Saturday evening. We're gonna have a beer. I said on one of my earlier videos I was gonna do a little review on this little saw here. My primary saw is down right now. It's a 395. This here is a sticker's a little worn out, but 576 Husqvarna XP. I'm running a 36-inch Sugihara with a semi-skip chisel chain. We'll see if we can't get you a good look at our grind. It's kind of hard to do. Maybe I can get a better look at this. Razor sharp. She does good. Whatever I stick her into. Now, some things that have been replaced on this saw. Replace the dogs. More recently, this saw, it's got these little snaps that hold the top cover on. One broke off a while back. Now these are expensive. They're 10 bucks a piece. It's crazy. And then another flaw that they have, changing the spark plug, the little spring inside there broke off. It was like a $4 fix. Other than that, it's a 74cc chainsaw. It's an internal clutch. Take a look at the internals a little bit. Got a quick change air cleaner. I don't know if anybody else does this. It's good practice. I do it. I close my choke, which closes the flaps in the carb, in case when you pull the air filter off, something happens to fall down in there, you can get it out before it falls clean down into the carb. Yeah. That's a good example right there. You might not be able to see it. There's a little speck of sawdust right there that fell out. This runs a kind of a, I guess you'd call it a double barrel carb. I don't know if you can see in there very well, but it's got two butterflies in there that open up. This saw's a strong runner. She revs real high. It's not a big torque monster. It says in the manual that it runs at about 13,000 to 14,000 RPMs. Which I believe, based on running my 395, which does half of that, but has just extreme amounts of torque. My compression release right there, which we don't use because we can pull start our saws. If you need a compression release on a 74cc chainsaw, you probably shouldn't be running the saw. I run a dual port. I built it myself. It's got a, see if I can find one around here. There we go. It's got your standard spark arrestor screen in it. Yeah, let's pull the bar off, and she's gonna be dirty. It's gonna be dirty, but oh, dropped y'all.
Hey,
there we go.
what's up? Steve Garman, what's going on, man? How you doing? Good to see you again. What's up?
Take a look at the internals. It's not too difficult to disassemble. This saw in particular, and Husqvarna does this, I have no idea why, but they changed their chain tensioners from saw to saw. My 395 has a chain tensioner right in here, close to the main body of the saw, inside the dog. This one's got a chain tensioner out here on the cover. It might just be because of the clutch orientation. This is an internal clutch. My 395 is an external clutch, so chain tensioner just might make more sense to be on the outside. I'm not 100% sure. Now this is a review. I've cut down some big stuff with this little tiny saw. Had a couple other people run it. It's heavy. It's a bigger saw than a 372. I think if you big bore a 372, it's about equivalent to this after the fact. One thing I do not like that Husqvarna did, I'll get this in the light. So, woo, shaking you around. Now that, when I got this saw, it didn't have a screw there. So this came off. That came off every time you pulled the side cover off to swap a chain or what have you. And I'm not a big fan of that. I got a screw for it. I mean, she's a little dirty. There's your internal or your cover chain tensioner there. Okay. It's got your I have terrible lighting in here. I apologize. There we go. Internal clutch. It's a lot like a steel clutch. It's built into the chain, into the saw housing. Thing I don't like. This is going to be a really shaky video. Let's see if I can't set you up somewhere else here.